keeps filling in that gap. And Zen Blaster is out on the track before there's a lead jammer. So it didn't quite work out for Roughnecks.
Yes.
Goya Destroya, blocker for Roughnecks in the penalty box. Sweet Demise is out. Lead
Grabbing
jammer.
that lead again.
3 for 3 on the day. Nikki Dismantle knocking Zen Blaster
right
down.
there. What a nice stop there from Mickey Dismantle.
Sweet Demise takes a hit to the outside. Actually stayed in bounds, but took herself out just in case. Ring Floyd playing O, trying to open up a path. Sweet Demise calls it before Zen Blaster can make it up to the pack.
So an effective jam there for Roughneck for sure. 148.50 is where we stand right now. 23 minutes and change in the second half.
Jugs up for Roughnecks at the Spring 44 Distillers jammer line up against Vicious Kitty.
Vicious Kitty.
Both teams have a blocker in the penalty box. Roughnecks, it's their pivot. Number 505, Ramrod Rigo.
So Vicious Kitty 3 for 4 in the first half with 3 penalties. And Roughneck grabbing the lead, but this is a jammer race right now.
So this
fast pack action for sure.
This is the second lead in a row for Tulsa? Or
yeah, absolutely.
Second or third?
Oh, lost an OPR for a second. That's okay.
And Jugs is through, gets the 4 points, calls it. That was the first sped-up pack we've seen today. Spock Block jammer for the Roughnecks against Frost for 10th Mountain.
So Frost's second jam of the second half.
Spock Block is one of the jammers in the first half that had 3 penalties and did not grab lead jammer once. So she's having a rough go of it today.
And we'll see if that continues here. Frost having a very nice first jam of the second half. We'll see if that repeats it as well. And it does with the lead right there.
All right, so the last 3 jams, it was 3 leads in a row for Tulsa. That was the first time they've been able to pick up consecutive leads all day.
And now Frost went and ended their their lucky streak for
I know. I jinxed. Roughneck blockers at the front of the pack. And their jammer has the star panty in hand. Pivots back out of the penalty box on the track.
Great control there for Frostbiter. It's a little 360 action and still picking up 4 points.
And there was a star pass. Ramrod Rigo has the jammer panty. Takes, a hard hit from Meg My Day. And Sweet Demise, 22. Squash Burn picks up a forearm for Roughnecks.
That's another successful trip in rotation for Frostbiter, 4 more points.
It's hard to get the outside line when you have Shell on Wheels blocking it for 10th Mountain.
Absolutely. Just, takes that space away.
Ramrod Rigo trying to ram her way through the middle of that triad.
There's that inside lane that was just left right open.
Yeah, they're trying to play some O to get the jammer out. Squash is out of the penalty box for Rough Riders. Scary Potter knocked down. Another Roughneck blocker in the S1 helmet penalty box. That was a rough jam for Roughnecks. So it's 168-54.
All right, so we got Goya coming back up for the Roughnecks. Zen Blaster for 10 Mountain.
Zen Blaster dodges a hit by this number 77, Mickey Dismantle.
Yeah, so that was the last jam for Frostbiter. 20 points, the highest jam as far as points earned
For the entire
for the
game.
entire game so far. A quick jam right there. Zen Blaster calling it off.
Kitty is the 10th Mountain Jammer up against Sweet Demise, who so far is perfect. 3 for 3, picking up lead jammer.
All right.
10th Mountain's Jammer down to the last blocker is free.
And after getting into a little bit of penalty trouble, both teams early in the second half, that S1 Helmet's penalty box is completely empty. And I spoke to, see, I always say that, and then there's a penalty.
Right, exactly. So Roughneck,
I'm not trying to do that, I promise.
the Roughneck blocker has been, they opted to play O rather than defense on that one. So 10th Mountain Jammer made it through untouched. Sweet Demise for the first time does not pick up lead jam.
Roughnecks captain Jess coming back out. It's 1-9 for Roughnecks. Zen Blaster 108 for 10 Mountain.
Timeout, Roughnecks.
I think it's it's a good time to take just a general timeout for Roughnecks. They've had a lot of successful jams. As we mentioned earlier, there was a streak of 3 lead jams in a row.
It looks like Roughnecks are probably asking for an official review or at least a clarification. They're talking to the officials. Take this opportunity to thank another one of our sponsors, which is You Can Play, which is a nonprofit. You Can Play is a Denver-based international nonprofit that promotes LGBTQ inclusion in sports. Their major partnerships include the NHL and MLS. Check them out at youcanplayproject.org.
Excellent. Thank you, You Can Play, for all that you do.
Yes.
And thank you also again. So nonprofits, we mentioned You Can Play, and then also, as mentioned earlier, Derby Without Borders, and then we just put within our stream chat, 100% of donations go directly to Derby Without Borders. So please continue to support all nonprofits. Keeps our community going strong.
And that's the end of the timeout. Doesn't look like there was an official review.
Yeah, no review called right there. A good check in there from the Roughnecks bench, but where you have continued on.
Fast release, fast pack works to the 10th Mountain advantage. Jugs is also out. Tenth Mountain blockers playing offense. Clear the space, allowing 10th Mountain to pick up 3 points, but Roughnecks picked up 4. So
Productive nonetheless.
Yeah.
Right?
Every point helps.
So another reminder, of course, as we watch these teams play, we have another matchup right after this, and then really a total of 5 games today. It's been a busy schedule all weekend, and thank you for continuing to watch and tuning in to the Thin Air Throwdown stream. Don't go anywhere. Space out your snacks. It's a long day. Hunker down.
Yes. 10th Mountain.
Wow.
Jammer Frost avoids a hit by, that was number 16.
If we're coming right into
Molly Ring Your Neck.
the second half here, Frostbiter has put 3 successful jams in the second half, and I really admire the way that has really the way that her skating has looked at the track. It's really looking at every way of being strategic. There were times where just step back and let the action unfold, and I know it's been fun to watch.
Goya is the jammer for Roughnecks. Kitty for 10th Mountain. Goya, I think, out of all the skaters here, of all the teams, has been having the most fun. Every time she's up at that jammer line, she's celebrating.
Yeah. And that's you mentioned this earlier, but the for fun motto of the Roughnecks is just. I don't. It makes me smile. It makes me happy.
It's what I love the most about Derby.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you can't win on the track, then you got to win. Either at the after party or just win with spirit. Exactly.
Out there battling for really a good, hard hitting bout, but not forgetting to have fun.
Goya pumping up the bench. Not the lead jammer, but still happy to be out there. Goya has picked up at least 3 points. Good defensive effort. That's the second time that Roughnecks have knocked out the 10th Mountain jammer to the outside and drug her all the way back a half track. Goya picks up 4. 10th Mountain jammer still not through. Takes a hit for number 77, Mickey Dismantle, and calls it. That was a good effort by Roughnecks.
Yeah, absolutely. Goya just making good work as far as for points, but then just having fun and
just
great
being fun to watch.
smile the entire time. Roughnecks lose their pivot during that jam to the penalty box, so they are a skater down as we go into jam number 12.
So Sweet Demise up for Roughnecks up against Zen Blaster.
And Sweet Demise doing a great job.
3 for 4.
Yeah, pivot position and jammer position. So.
Okay, Zen Blaster knocked to the inside, walks along that inside line to freedom.
Oh yeah, 2 pivots in the box right now.
Sweet Demise trying to push that 10th Mountain wall up, is able to hop along the outside line to get free.
Does not lead.
Zen Blaster takes a hit from Rink Floyd, but stays in bounds.
4 at the end.
And Jugs up for Roughnecks. No, the 10th Mountain pivot still in the penalty box, but is standing. Frostbiter up for 10th Mountain.
So the second time we've seen this pairing between Frostbiter and Juggernaut Jugs. Juggernaut Jess for Roughnecks. It's been fun to watch. Excuse me.
Jugs decides to play defense. Cuts off that inside line from Frostbiter. Good hit to the outside. I think that was Rink Floyd who bounced Frost out of bounds.
Oh, there's no room for anyone right there.
Yeah, Jugs knocked down on the inside.
This is Frostbiter. She's got it's been lead every single time, if I'm not mistaken, in the second half.
Yep.
It just continues to have a very impressive
right.
second half.
Oh, Tulsa hasn't gotten lead jammer since Jam 5.
So it's been a dry spell, right?
Yeah, so eight jams in a row. No lead jam for Tulsa, and that's when they had gotten 3 in a row.
That's right.
So 10th Mountain has regrouped.
So that's a good point there. When Roughnecks has gained lead, it seems to have gone in bunches, right?
Exactly. But then 10th Mountain, they stop, take a minute, reassess their strategy. And we have a timeout to
timeout.
10th Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little early in the morning, but I still think that we should thank some of our distillers.
Oh, always. It is Colorado after all, right? So
if you want to add a little something to your orange juice this morning, you could do it with maybe some Spring 44 Distiller.
Yeah, Spring 44 Distilling, American distiller located right here in Loveland, Colorado. Just hop, skip, and a jump from where we're at. That specializes in premium spirits crafted with artesian Colorado spring water. So,
what does artesian mean? It sounds clean and pure. I need
It's
to find out what
it's crafty. It's just the goodness of Colorado distilled right into that Spirit 44. You know,
Yeah.
I know it sounds yummy to me. I'm not going to complain. And on top of that, too, they sponsor a jam line. So
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Spirit 44, and all of our sponsors here at Thin Air Throwdown. Declaration Brewing, Death and Glory.
300 Suns Brewing.
Yeah, we Bootstrap Brewing. I could go on and on and on.
Mm-hmm. all local breweries in Longmont and Loveland. Tenth Mountain pushing those Roughneck blockers out in front until they have to start to bridge. And now you're down to the last blocker, which was Hollywood, who then got too far out, had to release. Roughneck Jammer is out. So, Spot Block had problems with penalties in the first half, but I don't think I've seen any penalties in the second half.
No. Good point. Yeah, it's been
a lot cleaner with Jammer penalties in the second half.
Absolutely. And that momentum switch, right?
we have the magic touch, because literally, as we said, that the 10th Mountain Jammer goes to the S1 helmet penalty box. Scary Potter is in the penalty box for the Roughnecks. The Roughneck pivot is standing, another blocker standing. So Roughnecks only have one blocker out on the track.
They've gained Ring Floyd and Hollywood back to back.
But they've lined up in the back, and so the Roughneck Jammer's on her own. So Spock Block is going to try to push those Jammers up, get them to bridge. Hollywood skates back. Dragon Kitty half a track behind her blockers.
Oh, wow. Both Jammers just taking opposite ends of the track right there.
The way Hollywood took off running for a minute there, I thought she had the star pass, or the panning.
Tulsa calling to keep this run going. Losing Hollywood as the pivot to the penalty box. And the jam's called. That's 4 points
for 10th Mountain and two for
Roughnecks.
Tulsa.
Yep.
So 10th Mountain has broke the 200 barrier. Roughnecks still trying to get into triple digits. They have Goya up at the line. She's still pumped. Zen Blaster up for 10th Mountain.
And there's Goya. Trademark dance move.
So there was a whistle, and they all went as if that was start the jam, but it looks like it actually is just sort of a end of timeout type of thing.
Right.
Okay, Goya stuck at the back of the pack in the 10th Mountain Triad. Hard hit by Mickey Dismantle.
Yeah, Zen Blaster just going right down.
Mickey Dismantle thought she had knocked her to the inside and released, but Zen Blaster able to stay in bounds and is the lead jammer. Zen Blaster ducks under a block on the inside line to pick up 4 points.
Roughnecks regaining their pivot. Hollywood back to the track, but losing a blocker at the same time.
Mickey Dismantle on the way to the S1 helmet penalty box. There's a star pass. Hollywood.
Pivot on pivot action.
Hollywood is now the jammer for Roughnecks.
Yep.
And Zen Blaster calls it. So when there was that whistle, and I said it was the end of what looked like a timeout, I noticed that the score changed. It's now 68 instead of 70, so I'm guessing there was an official review and the score was adjusted.
Yeah, it's just a brief adjustment, making sure the points look good and points are all lined up right.
Jugs is the jammer for Roughnecks. Frostbiter for 10th Mountain.
Be the third time we've seen this
Frostbiter
matchup.
hurdles over one of her fallen players to become the lead jammer. Swings to the out. Untouched.
That was a quick call right there. Effective nonetheless. It's 4 points. Put back up 10 Mountain.
Vicious Kitty, 10th Mountain jammer. And, one of the other factors you have to figure in this is 10th Mountain, not only are we at altitude, but 10th Mountain and Eagle is at an even higher altitude, whereas Tulsa, they're coming from a lower altitude up here. So they're going to have a harder time endurance-wise in a tournament like this. And it's a long tournament to be in thin air.
It's easily forgotten, but it's so true. It's called thin air throwdown for a reason, right?
Right.
And it has its effect. It really does. Just another one of the, I guess you could say, home field advantages of Colorado, right?
Exactly. Speaking of home field advantage, Spirit Hound Distillers, which are located in the beautiful foothills of Rocky Mountains. They're producing the highest quality handcrafted spirits. Spirit Hounds embodies the enterprising character of the Old West with a passion for fine spirits and a hard-working, can-do attitude, just like the Roughnecks.
That's right. We're going to can-do, have fun.
Well, anything you can do, I can do better.
Right.
Yeah.
So it looks like Roughnecks have decided to have Hollywood come out for their jammer. Jam 17 just about to come up. We're coming to the end of this team timeout. It's Vicious Kitty for 10th Mountain, respectively. Hollywood for Roughnecks. And wow, that was on a football Sunday. That was a spiral on that star pass.
Yeah, that was a Peyton Manning pass, right?
I hear the Broncos are looking for another quarterback, so
yeah.
I think I
already have my eye on
on Hollywood, right?
Yeah. Hollywood hasn't been able to get out, but that was still exciting. Oh, okay. Hollywood is down to just Pink Flamingo. Pink Flamingo just has these really long legs and is able to just bend over and cover half the track.
It's just a really effective skater and overall great track awareness. We have lost both pivots for the time being, and definitely both jammers are well aware of their proximity to one another.
Oh, Hollywood manages to go through untouched. 10th Mountain knocked out of bounds by Sweet Demise.
Yeah, and Mickey Dismantle.
They have to release. I'm not sure if they're actually. I don't think that they had to release. I think they could have kept going for a couple more feet.
Just
I think they're giving up
yeah.
a little bit early.
Mm-hmm. So in the gym, the hell of the action got zeros as far as points, but nonetheless.
Yeah. So Spock Block for Roughnecks and Zen Blaster for 10th Mountain. All right, we have. Is this going to be an official review? Is that done? Yeah, it's an official review.
Just making sure all the points are good.
Yeah, there looked like there was some communication between the official and some scorekeepers. Another one of our sponsors is Left Hand Laser Studio, which offer a variety of laser treatments customized to meet your needs and budget. If you're looking to break free from shaving, waxing, tweezing.
And who isn't?
Right. I know. Yeah, you have a lot to go there.
I'd be a good client right now.
Yeah. You put their kids through college.
All right.
All right, so that is 12 leads in a row for 10th Mountain. Just dominating the second half. I'd like to see Roughneck at least break 100.
Yeah, and
nice
I think it's It definitely would. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Definitely
They
within.
could just get one jam to go their way.
And Roughneck really, and we mentioned a little bit a few moments ago, have been really good to capitalize on that momentum swing.
Yes.
It's been in their favor.
They go with gusto. They 20 points. But not this time. So this is 13 leads in a row for 10th Mountain. Spot clock is out, and now on a scoring pass.
Roughneck doing a good job there trying to form. Has to let
that was
10th Mountain
squash.
go.
That was squash with a good defensive effort for Roughnecks. Spot clock was tripped up by, I think it was Shell on Wheels, allowing the 10th Mountain blockers to regroup.
Kind of all gathered here
Diane
on turn
Grenade
3.
trying to pin Spot Clock up against the outside line. Doesn't work. So Spot Clock picks up 4 points. Zen Blaster knocked down. She's getting winded. Decides to call it.
So coming very quickly, we've come to the almost 4-minute mark here on the game clock. And it has been a very entertaining way to start our Sunday.
Absolutely.
And who more entertaining than Goya?
Right, I know. I'm excited. I'm a Goya fan.
Right, absolutely. It's easy to be.
All right. So the officials, they just want this to keep on going.
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah. We've been having such a pleasant time.
Exactly.
I don't feel like leaving.
No, not at all.
All right, so that's it. That's the end of the official review. Next whistle should start the jam. We got Frostbiter up for 10th Mountain, Goya for Roughnecks.
Frostbiter just seen a clear opportunity there.
Frostbiter just sort of, sashayed around one of her players on that inside line to pick up lead jammer. Goya is on the way to the S1 helmet penalty box. And 10th Mountain picks up another 4. Squash is in the penalty box and is standing for Roughnecks.
It's a pink flamingo.
I think that's probably her 4th or 5th penalty on the day.
Right.
One of them is serving 2 minutes. I think it's pink flamingo. Tenth Mountain through for another 4 points. Goya, the jammer, has been released. 10th Mountain only has 2 blockers on the pass on the track. Squash tries to clear, but actually went backwards on the track to do it, so picks up the direction of gameplay.
Yep.
That's her 7th. She's signaling to her bench.
Okay, so a little penalty heavy within that last jam.
Yep. No points for Tulsa.
But as we're coming to the end, playing a little loosely.
So Sweet Demise is heading to the track, is the jammer. So what they're going to have to do is, since I think Squash had 7 penalties, they're going to have to do some swapping out in the penalty box. Grudge is taking Squash's place. I don't think we've seen Grudge yet today much.
No.
There's 2 foul outs.
Potentially at the moment.
Well, if my guess is probably Pink Flamingo, yeah. It looks like she's heading out of the box. But a great defensive effort by Pink Flamingo.
Absolutely. Yesterday putting up quite a performance as a jammer.
It was either 90 or 97% effective on the lead jammer.
Just outstanding. And then today putting up a great defensive effort. Looks like that might have just now
I think
come
that
to
made
an
a huge difference. I think Pink Flamingo definitely kept the score under 100 for Roughnecks.
All-star vote for sure. For sure.
Between Hollywood for MVP quarterback,
right,
and Pink Flamingo for MVP defender.
Right, exactly. So,
Vicious Kitty has the panty on for 10th Mountain. Still doing a lot of discussing amongst the officials.
So we got Sweet Demise getting ready for the Roughnecks as well once we get back from this brief timeout. Brief-ish.
Brief-ish.
Ask.
It's starting to test the boundaries of brief.
Right?
All right, is there any sponsors we haven't yet thanked?
You know, I think we've been.
I think we need to give some love to Kick-Ass Bootstrap Brewing.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of touched on everyone, but Bootstrap for sure.
Independent brewery out of Boulder County. They have tap rooms in Niwot and Longmont. Their goal is simple. They want to make really good beer and have a lot of fun. They also love to rock out.
And who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
Especially with a brew in hand.
So they have classic rock playing 24 hours a day.
Bootstrap Brewing. Rockin' beer.
All right, so 10th Mountain thought, you know what, how can we make this timeout longer? They call their own. So
that is going to be it today for Pink Flamingo. And I know that there's one vote for MVP on the chat stream. I think we mentioned we agree as well.
Yes, absolutely.
But everyone else put in on stellar performances, and again, just a great way to start the Sunday.
So Lemon Crusher has taken Pink Flamingo's place in the lineup. Okay, so 10th Mountain has 2 players in the penalty box. Roughneck has 1. They have Sweet Demise up at the Spring 44 Distiller Jammer line.
Just about 2.5 minutes left on the game clock, and I think you're right. I think we officially left that brief mark, but now we got a whistle that we're going to resume for the rest of this match.
All right. Now that everybody's cooled down.
All right,
Sweet
for reals,
Demise
here we go.
Tries for that inside line, but I think that was Shell on. No, that was Make My Day. Closes the gap. Vicious Kitty's opting to play defense until the blockers are released, which is a smart strategy.
All right, Sweet Demise grabbing the lead for the Roughnecks.
Vicious Kitty not too far behind.
Great job by Vicious Kitty, just taking that opportunity, putting 4 on the board for the Roughnecks. Another scoring pass, though, for Vicious Kitty.
All blockers are now back on the track. Grudge with a good hit on a 10th Mountain defender, opening up a gap for Sweet Demise. And that was number 16 that drags the 10th Mountain Jammer back to recycle. That's 16. That's Molly Ringyanek with a good defensive effort. Vicious Kitty having a hard time on this pass. She's winded.
Wow, Sweet Demise. We were talking about if the Roughnecks could get close to that century mark, I think
she might do it. So, yeah, you can feel that the momentum on this jam has definitely gone Roughneck's way, and they're taking full advantage of it. Make My Day is on the way to the penalty box.
Unfortunately, call for a cut. It was going so well. And
I shouldn't have said anything. That's the problem. So we're going to go full 2 minutes. We only have 9 seconds left. And Kitty just has one more blocker to get past. That's Rink Floyd, who has to release.
All right, we got about 28 seconds left on the game clock. I think we have time to fit one more in here.
If they don't call timeout, I think they're going to be 1 second short.
Yep. I would, right? We got timeout. Well, actually, no, we really don't. So I think this might be about it.
Yeah.
No, good. We're going to call for an official review.
And that stops the clock. And we're going to have one more.
You count on the Roughnecks to put more fun in the game, right?
Yeah. So, Oh, okay. So, 17 points. That was the biggest jam for Tulsa today.
Great job. Yeah,
great job by Sweet Demise.
Mm-hmm.
Roughnecks do not have a blocker in the penalty box. 10th Mountain blocker, Make My Day, is standing. Seven points. That's all I need. Let's do it.
That's it. That's it. Thank you all again. Even before we're done with this matchup, thank you for starting your morning with us. Yeah. Again, there are 5 total games for today. Yeah. So pace yourself and get ready. Hunker down.
Yeah. This was fun. This was my first broadcast.
Oh, so. You crushed it. Thank you. It's been a great time with you, Battle Hips. Right. Absolutely.
This has been a fun tournament. I come back and do this every year. This has been great. All right, Zen Blaster, all by herself out on the track.
Great job by the Roughnecks, just immediately getting off their bench and lining up at the edge of the track, all in unison.
Mickey
support for their team.
With a good defensive effort has hit Zen Blaster twice, but finally has to release.
All right, yeah, that penalty box is empty now.
Sweet Demise comes out.
And just calls it.
Yeah.
Well, that's our unofficial score at the moment.
That's right. In my heart, they got 100 points.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. 7 points for style and fun. I think that's fair.
Yeah,
and we'll say that was 7 more points just for being awesome.
Well, thank you, everybody.
So as we're waiting for this to be official, and there it is, 266 10th Mountain, 93 Roughneck Roller Derby. I am Phil.
And I'm Battle Hips.
This is Battle Hips. Stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in. DerbyWithoutBorders.org. Have a great day.
Our producer expressed her sorrow at the cut.
Aww.
unhappy face on Sweet Demise's final cut.
Bye, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.
By the time I'm 14, I'm twice as likely to drop out of sports as a boy my age.
Playing roller derby has helped me overcome anxiety,
helped me to be more outgoing at school, get more self-confident,
and feel good about myself.
Girls on Track wants to help more girls like me have a chance to succeed
by improving access to junior roller derby.
Help Girls on Track break down barriers so girls like us can break down walls.
Learn more, get involved, and donate at girlsontrackfoundation.org.
This is the totally redesigned Lifer Visor helmet from S1. Featuring our patented Fusion foam, this helmet has the impact protection you've come to expect from an S1 helmet and is both multiple impact and high impact certified. Our new custom visor is made with a high-impact polycarbonate lens, which is optically correct and features our patented cover catcher, which allows for multiple covers to be worn with easy on-off. The outside lens has an anti-scratch coating, while the inside has an anti-fog coating. The outer shell is equipped with in-mold mounting hardware, so that the visor can be removed and replaced if needed. The S1 Lifer Visor Helmet, where innovation and function are actualized.